When We Two Parted by Lord Byron, written in 1816. This poem is concerned with the speaker's feelings about his former lover some time after the relationship ended. It is based on a real relationship the poet Lord Byron had with a Lady Frances Webster, who at the time of the affair was married to one of his friends. Later, Byron learned that Lady Frances was having a new affair with the Duke of Wellington, which probably prompted this her response. The poem is organized into 4 stanzas, and in each the frosty tone is consistent, literally so in the first half. It is clear that Byron feels badly let down, and in writing the poem is perhaps seeking some form of revenge whilst trying to maintain his self-dignity and the woman's anonymity. The first stanza recalls what happened in the past when the couple had to leave one another. Byron indicates with the phrase half broken-hearted that the sadness on parting was only truly felt by him. She, on the other hand, is described as being emotionally withdrawn, foreshadowing how she will cold-shoulder the poet in the future. There are also hints of death or illness in Byron's use of language. This imagery is picked up in the first half of the next stanza, with the opening couplet alluding to fever and sickness. Again, this anticipates how the couple will remain distant and apart forevermore. The second half marks a subtle shift in mood as it becomes more resentful. Byron accuses his ex-lover of betrayal and suggests that her reputation is damaged, which is ironic given Byron's own fame as a scandalous individual. However, he does concede that he does also have a share in this ill repute. Associations of death return in the third stanza, with a reference to the ringing of the funeral bell, knell. Regret is added to the feelings of resentment, as well as the revelation that the relationship was a secret one, which builds on the sense of shame Byron felt at the end of the previous stanza. However, in this stanza, he seems to be disassociating himself entirely from the memory of his old flame. And yet, if he's over her, then why is he so bitter about the ending of the relationship? Notice also the irony of not being able to tell of his regret, whilst simultaneously writing a poem about it. Furthermore, in the final stanza, the poem concludes with a repetition of the phrase silence and tears, which suggests that Byron is unable to break out of the cycle of bitterness and despair. He seems more upset that she isn't upset, and so feels a deep sense of private betrayal. Tellingly, Byron's ex-lover is silent throughout. She has no opportunity to defend herself or offer a counter-view. Byron was not the most faithful of men, and was capable of infidelity himself. Famously, he was described by one of his many lovers as mad, bad, and dangerous to know. But here, he presents himself as the wrong party, with whom the reader's sympathies should fully lie. Alternatively, the reader may react against the self-pitying nature of the poem and question Byron's own role in the relationship's breakdown. The themes of separation and emotional distance are also present in The Farmer's Bride, Winter Swans, and Neutral Tones. The hostile tone of When We Two Parted contrasts with more celebratory love poems such as Love's Philosophy, written by Byron's friend Percy Shelley, I Think of Thee, and Sing Song.